Dealing with a narcissist can feel like walking on eggshells, and it's exhausting trying to figure out how to communicate without getting criticized or hurt. When it comes to dealing with narcissists, it's essential to understand that it's not about changing them, but about learning how to navigate their behavior to protect yourself. This requires a mindset shift, where you prioritize your own emotional well-being and employ strategies to maintain healthy boundaries. Come with me. Let me teach you 10 proven strategies to handle people with narcissistic behavior. But before we dive right in, it's crucial to understand the traits of a narcissist. Kindly visit my channel to watch comprehensive videos that I have uploaded on this topic. Narcissists often display a grandiose sense of self-importance, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. Recognizing these characteristics is the key to developing the right approach to handle them. The first tactic is to avoid taking their bait. Narcissists love to provoke reactions, so it's vital to remain calm, composed, and unemotional, no matter how they try to push your buttons. It's very crucial to remain calm and composed, even in the face of their most outrageous behavior. By doing so, you're taking away their power to manipulate your emotions. Additionally, it's vital to document any agreements or conversations with the narcissist, as this can help prevent them from denying or distorting reality. I will talk more on this later in this video because it is very important, especially when dealing with a narcissist in an official setting like your workplace. Number 2, set clear boundaries, and I mean crystal clear. When interacting with a narcissist, it's essential to be specific, direct, and firm about what you're willing and not willing to take. Narcissists will push and push until they get what they want, so it's essential to establish clear limits from the outset. Be firm, yet polite, and don't be afraid to say no. When you set clear boundaries, you're communicating your expectations and needs in a way that's hard for narcissists to ignore or manipulate. Remember, narcissists exploit ambiguity, so being clear with your instructions and setting something as future evidence will be super helpful for you. 3. Focus on their actions, not their words. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, and they'll often make grand promises or declarations of love, but it's their actions that truly reveal their intentions. By focusing on their actions, you'll be able to see through their facade and make more informed decisions. For example, if a narcissistic partner says they'll change their behavior, but continues to do the same hurtful things, it's essential to acknowledge the disconnect between their words and actions. This tactic requires immense emotional intelligence and self-awareness, but trust me, it's worth the effort. 4. Stop taking their words personally. It will only benefit them and hurt you. Narcissists are masters of projection, and they'll often shift the blame onto you. Remember that their actions are a reflection of their own insecurity, not your worth. They love to use both soft and harsh words to control and manipulate their victims. So it's crucial to develop a sense of detachment and not internalize their criticisms or opinions. By doing so, you'll be able to maintain your emotional balance and make more rational decisions. 5. Avoid arguing or debating. Narcissists are notorious for their ability to twist words and turn conversations into verbal sparring matches. Instead, focus on active listening and stay calm. 6. Use the grey rock technique. When dealing with a narcissist, it's essential to remain neutral and unemotional like a grey rock. This will deprive them of the emotional supply they crave. 7. Don't feed their ego. While it's tempting to offer praise or compliments, this can only fuel their narcissistic behavior. Instead, focus on specific factual feedback that acknowledges their actions, but never praise them directly. 8. Document everything important discussion you had with them. including the day, date, and time. This is especially important in professional settings. Keeping a paper trail of agreements, promises, and conversations with a narcissist can help prevent misunderstandings and provide evidence in case of disputes. 9. Stay calm and patient. Narcissists often try to provoke a reaction, so it's very vital to maintain your composure. Ensure to use assertive communication sometimes. Speak clearly, directly, and without apology, but avoid getting defensive or aggressive, as this can escalate the situation. Number 10. Know when to walk away. Dealing with a narcissist can be draining, and sometimes the best strategy is to set yourself free. Prioritize your own emotional well-being and recognize when it's time to cut ties. Dealing with narcissists can be very confusing, and you'll likely face challenges like feeling drained, anxious, or frustrated. One way to overcome these feelings is to prioritize self-care, engage in activities that bring you joy, and surround yourself with supportive people who uplift and validate you. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe and like this video.